Yo, what's good, YouTube? I'm back with another video. Before we get into today's video, make sure you follow me on all my social medias on the screen right now. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, leave a thumbs up on this video, and turn on that post notification bell. I'll be streaming 2K when it comes out the first day, so make sure you turn on that notification bell so you don't miss those streams. I'll be streaming it the very first day it comes out. But let's get into why we're here. I'm on Fanspo right now. We're going to be looking at 5 different teams that have the possibility to trade for Ben Simmons. It's been reported that they're looking for trades, but they still want that big trade package. They want like a superstar in return, which, to be honest, I don't think that's going to happen. But I guess they're going to keep trying to get him, to get a superstar. But Ben Simmons already said he doesn't want to be there. He doesn't talk to anybody in the organization anymore, so he wants to be traded. He wants out of Philly. We're going to be talking about the first team right here on the screen, the Minnesota Timberwolves, trading for Ben Simmons for Josh Okogie and D'Angelo Russell. Now, Timberwolves fans, tell me, who would you rather have? Would you rather have D'Angelo Russell or Ben Simmons? Like, who do you value more? Would you rather have D'Lo or Ben? Now, I tried to do a trade where it involves Patrick Beverley and what's his name, Malik Beasley, and like maybe some first, but it didn't let me add. Obviously, it doesn't let you add picks on here, and also Patrick Beverley can't be traded until 2 months from now because he just got traded there, and he can only be traded by himself. So yeah, that didn't work. So I tried different trades. This was the only one that worked. So I think it's a good trade. It's a fair trade in my opinion. Ben Simmons for D'Lo pretty much. And you also get Josh Okogie, which is a pretty good shooting guard. He could end up becoming something for the Sixers. You never know. And I think D'Lo is a better fit next to Joel Embiid. I think it's a fair trade for both sides. And as you can see, the Timberwolves says it goes plus 4 wins. Sixers go down 4 wins, but to me it's a fair trade. Let's move on to the next trade though. We got the Indiana Pacers trading for Ben Simmons. They'll be trading Jeremy Lamb and Malcolm Brogdon. And obviously I said you can't add picks, but I think they would have to add maybe 1 first-round pick to make this work. And it says plus 0 wins, so basically both teams will stay the same. So it's an even trade pretty much. And that's exactly how I feel about it. It's an even trade on both sides. If you're the Sixers, you get all-star caliber point guard back in return, and Malcolm Brogdon. You get a decent backup shooting guard in Jeremy Lamb, who has defense. He could space the floor for Joel Embiid. Malcolm Brogdon is a great point guard, and he has size. He's obviously not 6'11", but he could shoot though. That's the thing Joel Embiid needs. He could shoot threes, he could pass the ball, he could dribble, he could play pretty decent defense. He can do it all. I don't know why they declined that first trade from the Pacers. If I was the Sixers, I would have took that, but that's just my opinion. Ben Simmons to me is just not that good. But yeah, that's the second trade to the Indiana Pacers. Let's move on to the third trade. Now, this is another team that's been interested in the Ben Simmons sweepstake. The Toronto Raptors getting getting Ben Simmons for Pascal Siakam. And it says the 76ers would go up plus 1. So basically, the Sixers will win this trade. This is basically a straight-up deal. Obviously, both teams are like kind of sick of each player, so maybe a new scenery for both players would do them justice. Maybe they'll get better. Maybe they'll improve on their game. But yeah, I think this is a fair trade for both sides. If you're the Raptors, you get a great defender in Ben Simmons. You could put him at the 4 just like Siakam. He could do pick and rolls. He could do all types of stuff with him. You could let him go on the post. Ben Simmons would pretty much be the number 1 option on the Raptors. And I think he'll thrive there. Maybe average like 20 points for the first time in his career. And then Pascal Siakam, if you put him next to Embiid, ooh, that would be a dangerous combo right there. Imagine Embiid and Siakam on the team together. Siakam is like one of the fastest power forwards in the league. Has like a lot of fast break points every year. He like leads the league and most of the time in fast break points. Last year he averaged like 20 points and 7 rebounds, or 21 and 7, something like that. That would be a deadly combo right there, though. And Pascal Siakam is pretty good at defense too. Bro, him and Joel Embiid, that would be scary to watch. But yeah, let's move on to the fourth trade right here. We got the San Antonio Spurs trading for Ben Simmons. They'll be trading DeJounte Murray and Derek White. And obviously, like I said, you can't add picks. Well, if you do, let me know in the comments. But I don't know how to. But it didn't give me the option. So if you can add picks, just let me know. But I think they would have to add one first round pick to this right here. Probably one, maybe. Nah, I wouldn't say two. I think this is a fair trade if you just add one first round pick. But it says the Sixers would be going up +4 wins. Yeah, if the Spurs, I think the only way the Spurs do this trade is if they want to get younger and they don't want to wait on DeJounte Murray. They basically are tired of waiting for him. I think Ben Simmons is a little bit more proven than Murray. Derek White, obviously he's a solid player, but he's already a little bit older. He's like 27. So I think that if they want to get younger and go for Ben Simmons, this would be a good trade for them. My opinion, if I'm the Spurs, I would probably do this because like you really got nothing to lose. You're really only losing DeJounte Murray, and that's pretty much it. Because Derek White is already like older. Like I said, you really got no use for him right now, unless you were like in a playoff situation. If they were making the playoffs every year like they used to, then I would keep Derek White. But the only thing is that first round pick, if they do have to give that up, I don't know if I would give that up because they might still be trash and that could be valuable. But I don't know. It depends if they want to. If the Sixers ask for a first round pick and the Spurs don't want to give it up, I wouldn't blame them because that could end up being valuable. But I think both sides win this trade though. Ben Simmons will be a great fit with Keldon Johnson and all them, and Lonnie Walker. I just think he'll bring that Spurs type of basketball over there. He's a great defender and he can pass the ball. That's like the Spurs type of style, and they do a lot of ball movement. I think he'll definitely thrive under Greg Popovich. Look at what Greg Popovich did to Kawhi. He made him like one of the best players in the league. So I think he could do the same for Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is already like a 3-time All-Star, so he could definitely do a lot with Ben Simmons. This trade says failed, but it says because Moses Moody can't be traded in 30 days. It hasn't been 30 days yet, pretty much, so he could be traded as of September 4th. So I got him the Warriors trading for Ben Simmons, Andrew Wiggins, and Moses Moody, and probably like a first round pick. Obviously the Warriors already tried to trade for Ben Simmons and they wanted way too much. They wanted, I think, Wiggins, the 7th pick, the 14th pick, and Wiseman. I don't know what type of crack they were smoking, but this is a more realistic trade. I think if the Sixers accept this, the Warriors wouldn't mind trading only Moody, Wiggins, and a first. I think that would be a fair trade for both sides. You get Wiggins back, and you get a good young solid guard and Moses Moody, and a first round pick. I think that's more than enough for Ben Simmons. And obviously, if you're the Warriors, you definitely win this trade, in my opinion. The only thing that's going to be a weird fit is Draymond and Ben Simmons. I don't know, maybe you put Ben Simmons at the 4 and put Draymond off the bench maybe. I don't know what you do there. But Ben Simmons would be a great fit with the Splash Bros. Imagine Clay and Curry running around screens and Ben Simmons driving to the paint, kicking out to them. Bro, that would be so OP. But yeah, I think that would be a great trade for the Warriors. For the Sixers, I think they lose the trade, but if you don't want to lose Ben Simmons for basically nothing, I think this would be a decent trade because he wants to leave anyways. So what they're asking for is unrealistic. They're not going to get a superstar in return. The best thing they could get is maybe an all-star caliber player, but not a superstar. They're asking for like Damian Lillard, bro. Like, come on, bro. You're not getting that. If you could get Siakam or like someone like Wiggins, someone like D'Lo, like all-star caliber players, I think that would be good for them. But whatever else they're asking for is way too much. But let me know what y'all think was the best trade. What do you think was the best trade in this video? If you would change any trades, let me know what it would be. And if you think Ben Simmons is gonna end up on one of these teams eventually, let me know too. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, leave a thumbs up on this video, turn on that post notification bell. I'm out, bro.